I'm
leave.
conducting an investigation.
What's your
and
reasonable?
My badge says that I can.
What?
Can you shut up long enough for me to finish talking?
Well, that's not very nice.
I don't give a damn.
What's going on today?
Hey, officer, how are you? Officer, what's your name?
Barber.
Officer Barber. You're Quincy? I thought they called county.
Call both of us.
I'm just out here taking photos out in public. That's all.
The prison?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, there's inmates right there. I saw them washing this vehicle.
Are you taking pictures of?
I'm a journalist gathering content for stories. It's investigative journalism.
You got an ID on?
What type of ID?
Driver's license? What type of ID?
What's
What's your name and date of birth?
Well, let me explain to you. I'm standing on a public sidewalk, taking photos out in public.
And that's fine. I asked you for your ID.
I understand, but if I'm not being detained, I'm not going to produce the identification.
Well, sir, you need to move along with that. Like you said, it's property. Send it right away.
What would happen if I don't move?
Go to jail.
For what?
What?
Yes.
Because I've actually moved along. You're taking pictures of a facility.
Is that illegal?
You don't know if you stays in the breakout.
I'm not staging a breakout. I told you I'm a journalist gathering.
And then at this point, it's loitering because I actually you can't produce it.
All right.
Taking pictures of a facility.
Right. I've explained to you I'm an investigative journalist content for story. And I have no obligation to prove to you who I am.
Yes, you do.
Look, if I'm not being detained, I'm
Have a nice day.
You have a nice day too. You're free to go.
13 to 109. If you could be in right, please.
Are you actually?
That over there.
Are you trying to trespass me from a public sidewalk?
No, I'm asking you to walk along.
I'm not gonna keep it. I got a job to do, so I'm out here to do my job. I appreciate it. Appreciate if you didn't interfere and obstruct my rights.
We well connected with our father when he came and they used it for
Oh, he got a scanner. That's why he made fun of.
I'm a journalist. Journalists have scanners. Right? I mean, that's what journalists do. We have scanners. We know what's going on. This is constitutionally protected activity safeguarded by the First Amendment. I have every right to do it.
You from Florida?
I'm not answering any questions.
Because if you're from Florida, you should know that Florida also requires everybody to have identification, which is state law.
So you have to have identification on you at all times?
It's state law. Look it up.
He's a lieutenant.
Quiet day turns tense as a man with a camera stands calmly on a public sidewalk filming the outside of a correctional facility. The officers approach asking questions about what he is doing. He explains clearly that he is a journalist gathering content for a story, but the officers demand identification. He reminds them that he is on public property exercising a constitutional right and refuses to produce ID unless. Detained, the tension slowly builds as the officers insist on control.
The sheriff's office?
Yeah. Even better. All right. How are you? He had to take pictures of the prison inmates. Don't want to produce ID.
Why are you doing that, sir?
Verify who he is.
I've explained to the officers.
No, explain it to me.
I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing is I'm a journalist gathering content for story. Investigative journalist gathering content for story. And beyond that, investigative journalist gathering content for story. If I'm not being detained, I'm not going to produce any ID. It's none of y'all's business who I am. It's none of y'all's business what I'm doing. It's an investigative story.
You need to produce something. Don't tell me it's none of my business. You had to take pictures of a correctional facility.
That's right.
And we want to know why.
And I was taking pictures of the inmates right there. I've just explained to you why. I'm an investigative journalist gathering content for story.
Produce the investigative journalist ID as
This is my identification. A number I can call, or something.
Like I said, it's none of your business. Unless I'm being detained, I'm not producing the ID. And as a matter of fact, if I'm free to go, have a nice day. Am I free to go?
No. No, you're not free to go.
I'm not free to go. So I'm being detained.
No, sir, I need to see some ID.
Okay, well, if I'm not being detained, have a nice day.
I need to see some ID.
Sir, I'm either being detained or I'm free to go. Either one.
You're actually committing obstruction right now by not giving us an ID.
Okay, what's going to happen if I don't produce ID at this point? What will happen?
I'm waiting on
Was
that.
I'm not refusing.
Or standing on the sidewalk?
He was alleged to have been in the parking lot. Now, I personally didn't see it. I didn't see it, so I don't know. When I came out and encountered him, he was on the side.
Am I being detained or am I free to go? It's one or the other.
No, I need to see my date.
Officer.
He got
I'm sorry,
this off
Lieutenant.
YouTube. He got this off YouTube. Exact same subject.
The journalist stays calm, explaining again and again that he is simply recording from a public space. He tells them he is not breaking any law and has no obligation to show identification unless he is being detained. The officers grow frustrated. Their tone shifts from questions to orders. They warn him to move along or face jail time. Yet he stands firm, knowing his rights and reminding them this is constitutionally protected activity under the First Amendment.
Did this exact same thing on YouTube.
Right, this
It's
is-
comical. And then he
this
wants
is-
to write about it. And this is
It's because you guys are infringing on my First Amendment rights. This is a public sidewalk. This is constitutionally protected activity. I've explained to you that I'm a journalist.
and you never
you were
set
not-
foot off the sidewalk.
I have never set foot off the sidewalk.
You would have an ID tag. You would have something.
I do have an ID tag, but what I'm telling you is it's none of your business. I'm not producing ID unless I'm being detained.
For
This isn't a-
security purposes, yes.
There's also a gentleman he recorded down there. Yeah, he's recording right down the road. He has a
Am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go.
So I'm being detained.
You're not free to go.
I'm not free to go.
Okay, this is not a public building.
That's not a public building. It's
More officers arrive, and the situation escalates. The lieutenant steps in, accusing the journalist of creating a security risk. He demands ID and begins an investigation. The man stays composed, repeating that he has never stepped off the sidewalk and is not trespassing. He questions their reasonable suspicion, asking what crime they believe has been committed. The officers cannot answer. Instead, they threaten him with obstruction. The camera keeps rolling, capturing every word, every abuse of power.
Not a,
state correctional institution, man.
okay,
You're Tiffany
and for
Parsons.
yes, Tiffany Parsons.
What's your badge number?
37, Gadsden County Sheriff's Office.
Thank you.
Phone number 627-933. And if you need anything
Relax.
further, I can give it to you.
Relax.
This is a security issue because
This is a First Amendment issue. This is a constitutionally protected right, safeguarded by the First
once
Amendment.
you come off the sidewalk, it's a security
I've never been off the
issue.
sidewalk. Have you seen me off the sidewalk? Have you witnessed me on their property?
Videotapes. Can
Go
you
request
the
it.
sergeant or lieutenant and let's just view the videotape?
I have my chief security now.
Okay, because if you step
I never stepped off the sidewalk.
we have a big issue.
I never stepped foot off the sidewalk. I've been on the sidewalk the whole time. I'm free to go. Have a nice day.
You're not free to go
So I'm being detained.
temporarily
For what reason? What's your reasonable articulation?
because I'm conducting an investigation.
Based on what? What am I doing that's
I'm
illegal?
conducting an investigation.
What's your
and
reasonable-
my badge says that I can.
What's your reasonable
and you
articulable
will
suspicion?
be quiet.
What is your reasonable
I'm
articulable
conducting an
suspicion?
investigation.
Based on
I'm
what?
conducting an investigation based on
What
a potential security issue.
Potential security issue.
Potential security issue. That's
I've-
right.
I've explained to
Until
you-
I see the tapes. I have right to see the tapes. And after I see the tapes,
So you're going to detain me until you see the tapes?
can you shut up long enough for me to finish talking?
That's not very nice.
Give a damn.
Despite having no proof of wrongdoing, the officers declare that he is not free to go. They say he is being detained. While they check security footage, the journalist reminds of their oath to uphold the Constitution and the rights of the people, but they ignore him. He stands quietly on the sidewalk, refusing to surrender his freedom, his voice calm, but determined as he continues to film, exposing the misuse of authority happening in real time.
Okay.
Until I see the videotapes, I am officially conducting an investigation. Once I view them and I see that you never step foot on this property, you are free to go.
What's your reasonable articulable suspicion that I stepped foot on that property? What's your reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime? Did you take an oath upholding and defend the Constitution of the United States, ma'am? Are you aware that this is a First Amendment right? Will you remain silent?
I am pleading the fifth. How about that? Isn't that great?
That's great.
We've got your white vehicle from St. Johns County, and I have all of your driver's license information. Your license is, in fact, disqualified. Now that I have both of your information, the warden of this property wants you officially trespassed. Do both parties understand and acknowledge that you are trespassed from this property from this point forward? I have a property receipt for you, sir, because your phone was found, and I'm turning it over to you.
Okay.
Here is your property receipt. Glad to get that back to you. Glad we could identify both of you. You have officially been trespassed from the property again. I'm iterating that for
Yes.
the second, third, and fourth time.
trespassing.
You are trespassed, Mr. Thomas James Covenant, and Mr. Jeffrey Gray from St. Johns County, St. Augustine. You're trespassed as well. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you, Lord.
So go ahead and go back to your car and put the keys in there.
Female Gaston County Sheriff's deputy said that my license was disqualified, and she basically dared me to go get in my car, start it up, and drive off. Well, look what I'm doing. She's sitting across the street watching us. So, get her too, this one. Let's go see. Have a word with her. Just wanted to say bye. Have a good day. Driving my car. Have a good day, ma'am.
Eventually, the officers return saying he is trespassing the property. They claim his license is disqualified and warn him not to drive, but moments later, he gets behind the wheel and leaves peacefully, proving once again that the police had no legal ground to detain him. In the end, his camera becomes his weapon against injustice. His voice calls out to the viewers, reminding them to always know their rights, always record, and never let intimidation silence the truth.